cloaked and blood-red moon. I beat the high drums loud and long. Banner high of iron moons, now hear the Paunch King's mighty song! The tribes were weak in mountain caves, just squabbling runts and starving thieves. Warbosses stabbed for scraps of meat, no king to rule the goblin breeds. Then thunder came through Blackfire Pass, a giant cloaked in greasy hides, a goblin huge as ogre bulls, with hunger burning in his eyes. He crushed the chiefs beneath his boots, split skulls apart with iron axe, and every tribe bent knee in fear when Grom came roaring through the black. Oh, Grom the Paunch, mountain of meat and iron rage, fat as a hill and twice as mean, the greatest goblin of the age. Grom's call. Gods above, the brute was vast, his gut rode wide like storm-tossed seas. 8 goblins strained to strap his armor, sweating hard upon their knees. His wombs collapsed beneath his weight, his boars were bred like monstrous things, and every feast he swallowed whole could feed a tribe through winter winds. He drank black ale from iron cauldrons, ate squigs still screaming from the fire. Yet every meal just fed the beast and made his endless hunger higher. Oh, Grom the Paunch, mountain of meat and iron rage, fat as a hill and twice as mean, the greatest goblin of the age. Oh, raise high the moon, beat loud the drums till kingdoms fall, for when the Paunch rode out to war, even the elves feared Grom's call. We marched through dripping caves where river trolls with pale eyes fed. The lads all feared their cursed flesh, one bite till that and you'll drop dead. But Grom just laughed and hacked one open, roasted chunks on burning shields. Grease and smoke rose through the cavern while shamans fled across the fields. He bit once, the mountains trembled, he bit twice, green lightning cracked, then all the tribes stood still in terror as the Paunch devoured the lot in stacks. And from that feast his flesh grew stronger, his wounds sealed fast like cooling wax. The power of trolls flowed through his veins, a living beast of tooth and axe. Across the sea the black ships sailed, Tultu and silver shining shore. We burned the gates of elven kingdoms and painted white sands red with war. I carried high the moonlit banner, watched Phoenix towers drown in flame, and every goblin screamed with pride at the terror of the Paunch King's name. Oh, Grom the Paunch, crusher of princes, breaker of lines, the troll-fed king with endless hunger, the doom of all the elven kind. Oh, raise high the moon, let every goblin song be sung, for none shall see his like again, the greatest warlord ever known. but glory dies on blood-soaked stones. From Toy Rest the warhorn sounded cold and sharp through smoke and flame, and arrow proud Eltharion, the warding clad in silver flame. The griffin screamed above the battle, out blitz flashed through ash and rain, yet Grom still laughed and raised his axe and charged into the storm again. I saw the meat atop the breach, steel on steel and roar on cry. The Paunch fought like a savage god, but even gods one day must die. One final strike, one final roar. The great green king at last was slain, and I still bear him